I was listening to Thomas Campbell. He talks about it like, okay, yeah, there's a field of consciousness that is the source, and we are just different expressions, experiencing life, and the goal is for us to evolve and like reach higher level of consciousness and probably higher dimensions and so on and so forth. But one thing that I don't understand, like if you think about it in terms of quantum physics, there is no time. So we're not perceiving things in a linear way. So it already happened. We have already evolved to the highest level. We are gods. We are one with the source. If we take out element of time and space, we are there.
Yes.
So the point is not this progress. The point is something else. It is like this need to happen and probably rinse and repeat to possibly power something else.
What could that be?
All right, people. If you want to get into the part that you tune in for, here, go to the chapters and find the part that you tune in for. So you don't have to wait. Thank you. Yes. Hello.
Hello,
my dear
Mani.
buddy.
Here we are.
Yes,
Yeah.
here we are. We have several updates.
Good.
It feels like a lot happening simultaneously.
I reckon if we just look in the skies alone, my goodness, this what do you call it? Aurora borealis and meteorites and comets and you name it.
High above and then below, shit happening.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, really.
Yeah, from Giza Pyramid to Bugai Sphere to drones to
the drones.
3i
too.
Atlas.
Yeah.
A lot happening simultaneously, and it's hard to keep up. It's really hard to keep up.
And a huge flare from the sun this morning. It was they have apparently a system of 1 to 5 of them in the biggest, and it was a 5. So that means probably next week, I think, we should be even having more northern lights and southern lights and lights all over the place.
Oh man, we should record it if we get it here.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
Sometimes it is over the Stockholm sky.
Yeah. There's quite a high bridge near us out in Värmdö, and I am frequently up there at night trying to see it.
But I've heard about that solar flare, and it supposedly hit 3i Atlas too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I watched the video about it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
So this guy was breaking it down that it's going to hit the 3i Atlas a lot sooner than...
might power it up a bit.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen to 3i Atlas. Maybe it will change the trajectory of it.
It could do.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a huge force, this solar flare. I don't think we realize the power of our lovely sun. You know, it's not just a thing they're shining at. It has moods and tempers and...
It does.
Yeah, of course, I'm really connecting it to 3i Atlas too, because of what we talked about sometime earlier, where someone had filmed some kind of spaceship sucking up plasma from the sun. And if it is by any chance a spaceship, well, maybe it has the same ability, and maybe it's caused it. I doubt it, but...
So many things are happening simultaneously that it feels like the disclosure is imminent.
Maybe, yeah.
It's not going to happen by the authorities. That's what I mean.
No.
It feels like they're revealing themselves. Because this Bugai Sphere, we're going to cover it up. The guy that was studying it, let me see, what was his name? Mousan.
Okay.
Jamie Mousan.
Yeah, with the beard and things. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He's a lovely fellow.
Yes, very nice.
He hold a press conference and answer all these debunkers and bullshitters and explain in details what study they have done and how they figured it out. They study even that hieroglyph on it, and they kind of figure out it's like a old language,
Yes.
and it has a message that explain like what happened in 12,560 years ago, which sounds a lot like a reset.
Okay.
It's like the dying of the old, and the dying of the old world, and born of the
That's sort of
birth of the new world.
roughly the time of the end of the last ice age, a bit before, maybe. Yeah.
It feels like whenever civilization is about to hit the singularity, should get reset.
Yes.
And we have the evidence for Ice Age, 12,500, something between 12,500 years ago and whatever. And when we find like object like that from that time, that shows like they were fucking advanced.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
More advanced than we were.
Absolutely. I don't think we can make things like that yet. Well, maybe, but because they say it works as a kind of an anti-gravity energy that makes it fly like this.
Yeah, anti-gravity gravity craft. So
Yeah.
and we probably can make it now. Not in
maybe. Yeah, that's true.
We don't have it in public domain, but
that's kind of what I meant.
They can create it.
Yeah. But, maybe this little ball is one of many observers, as it were, of what is happening in this amazing time, sending information back to somewhere else.
Yes, that's the possibility.
Yes.
And it's been absorbing for a long time, 12,560
Yeah, busy little thing. Yeah.
Maybe it rounds out of battery now. It just dropped.
Wouldn't you, after 12,500 years?
Hell, yeah.
But one of the things I saw in the most recent documentary was that it has all these little fiber optic cables around the center of it. And I think people assume that they were, as we would have them, is an actual cable going somewhere to a machine or something. But apparently they don't. It just connects into the actual ball itself. And their theory is that they're like kind of small sensors or eyes or ears.
Interesting.
Listening. Yeah. So there are fiber optic blah, blah, something, but not used in the way that humans use fiber optic cable.
It is kind of for transferring data.
Yeah. To the whole sphere.
So it does use it in the same way.
Yes, but it's not directed to any specific part of the ball. That's what I mean. It just it seems to just go into the whole whatever is in the inside.
It's a technology that we cannot. I don't know. We cannot understand how it works.
No, it's really exciting that it's there. I thought what was also interesting about this documentary was that they reminded us it's the only sphere in private ownership. All the rest are being gobbled up by military types, which I think is really good. I don't know why this one hasn't been snapped up, but there you go.
Yeah.
You've got a theory on that. I can see it.
No, because there was a guy, there is another guy, he has a YouTube channel called James. And he found like a cylinder, like a tube shape, kind of flying thing. But it wasn't flying, he found it on the ground. And it has the same kind of hieroglyph on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
And I don't know. I'm not sure about the... I'm going to show you. Let me just show you, then we can talk about the authenticity of it.
Why can't one of these things land in our backyard? Wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It always seems to happen somewhere else.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Shit.
Wonder if you can order one up.
All right, wait. Let me see here.
Yes, I have it in. It looks like a Tic
All
Tac
right.
you'd say. Yeah, it looks like a Tic Tac you'd say.
This is the video I'm talking about. So it was flying,
it's
actually.
like, I measured it. It's like 31.5 inches long, I think. So
Then it crashed.
You see, it has
Oh,
this
yeah.
You have access to this thing?
same,
Yeah, I recognize those.
so
Some of
similar.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it might have had a similar history too, that some earlier civilization put those marks on as well.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Let's watch a little more.
Well, what I feel when I see that is I kind of agree with that, because I mean that thing is amazingly high tech, but those symbols look kind of primitive, don't they, compared to the thing?
Yeah.
I think if I had the ability to make something like that, I think I would have a flash of symbols.
What if they've been made by some other civilization
what I
and
mean.
they've
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
crashed
that's my
and
point.
found by
Yeah,
other civilization and they just, carve their symbols on it?
yeah. Eric was here. Vikings rule. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
But okay, I've watched several videos about this, but let's watch this one. I'm
Okay.
going to show
Thank you. Yeah.
When he's trying to film this here, the light has started to flicker.
Okay.
So this thing is what, like,
So
even though it was down and like sitting on that whatever
So
platform,
it's emitting some kind of field, or
yeah, it was controlling it. No,
Yeah.
it was controlling it
okay.
consciously. Whenever he
Cool.
entered the room to film it, the light started to flicker. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that.
Cool.
Yeah, all right, but
I have it in a secure location because I'm kind of worried that somebody's going to figure out. But I've been like looking at it and taking pictures the past few days, posting it online a little bit, not getting too much publicity yet, but I think it's kind of blowing up and I'm a little bit worried for my life and whatnot, but I'm kind of doing it just because I found it and I don't want somebody else to have it who's going to cover it up. Yeah, it looks like a...
And he said he's gonna like give it to the authorities, but like I don't know. He didn't want to he want to let public know first before he just
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
so they don't shut him up.
Yeah. Good. Oh.
So this one is interesting. We're not gonna hear about it like what they did in Mexico with this boogosphere, probably because US is not that transparent. So
No.
but at least we know they find like similar objects.
Thank you. Yeah.
But these shapes like a sphere and tube,
Yeah.
pretty much what we see UFO,
Yeah.
what we can expect.
But
All
I
right.
wonder why they crash.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it might be part of their function to crash. So, then it's working.
So this one pops up too. So boogosphere, this tube, and the interesting part was like that saw a study on pyramid, Khafre pyramid.
Yeah.
Now they come out with like more evidence and they debunk the debunkers and show that these studies are not bullshit. They have done it on known structures and they have like a very high precision. They can figure out what's under it.
Right.
So
You're talking now about these huge, great columns underneath.
those cylinders that go down. And they figured out there is like almost like a vast area that can be a city under those pyramids.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, let me just play this video for you. This guy explains it well.
Oh, great. Yeah. Because that's always sort of been... Oh, I'll listen to him and see what we're saying.
This can't be real. You are not gonna believe the follow-up scans that revealed what's really under the entire Giza Plateau. So back in March, these guys came out and basically told the world there probably actually are large megastructures beneath the Middle Pyramid of Khafre in Egypt. Massive pillars that go down up to 2 kilometers underground, a monumental discovery that initiated the Khafre project. Well, they released a follow-up presentation going over some new finds, and it just keeps getting more insane. They start off by rebunking the debunkers, addressing concerns about the legitimacy of their technology that was used to make these discoveries. Synthetic aperture radar scanning, SAR, going into an in-depth technical explanation of how this technology works, calling it a way to listen to Earth from space, which is what it is. This SAR scanning method allows us to see what's beneath Earth's surface using a satellite in orbit, a truly revolutionary technology, but the experts came out and just shat all over it, claiming it to be not accurate at all and that we can't trust the results. Well, the Khafre boys just said, hold my beer, and gave us proof after proof of how accurate SAR really is for over an hour straight.
Shout out to Maroon Jacob, by the way. Follow him on TikTok.
From small-scale testing in the garage to real-world application on many sites and locations around the world, getting verifiable results time and time again. From tunnels in Nevada to a mountain range in Italy and the Mosul Dam in Iraq, their SAR scans consistently show exactly what we expect to be there. They even show the SAR scan of the Osiris shaft in the Giza Plateau, a known causeway that runs between the Khafre Pyramid and the Sphinx, which accurately mapped out all 3 levels of the shaft with incredible precision, even revealing what they're calling a high-density structure over 2.5 times deeper than the current documented depth of the Osiris shaft, as well as a new unknown tunnel that appears to be running parallel to the entire shaft. Then they performed more SAR scans of the Giza Plateau, and what they found completely changes everything we know again, starting with verifying the Big Void above the Grand Gallery in the Great Pyramid of Khufu, a large isolated cavity recently discovered in 2017 about the size of an airplane that still has not been explored yet, which Egyptologists were also initially highly skeptical of, but now admit that it really does exist. We don't know what's inside this Big Void or what it was used for, and we haven't explored it yet out of fear of damaging it, but the SAR scans confirmed that it's there. Then the Khafre boys go on to reveal this: similar mega pillars as they found under the Khafre pyramid beneath the smaller pyramid of Menkaure, going over 1 kilometer straight down with a chamber at the very bottom at a depth of 1.2 kilometers underground. This chamber is about the size of the entire pyramid of Menkaure on the surface, over a kilometer underground, which would be just an earth-shattering discovery to say the least, with even more chambers detected along the middle of these newly discovered megastructures. And now this is where the presentation goes from wow that's cool to no way. They present a few overhead satellite photos of the area, which shows us just how many shafts there are across the entire Giza Plateau. Every mark you see on the map here is a shaft, some deeper than others, but there's a lot. They even suggest that the structures currently standing over these shafts may have been built by later dynasties to intentionally cover their entrances, because SAR scans of these shafts show that some of them also go down over 1 kilometer underground, and again at 1.2 kilometers down appear to connect to some larger chamber picked up by the scans, the same depth that other chamber beneath Menkaure was, along with even more horizontal passageways that appear to be tunnels that connects everything together. Essentially, a whole-ass underground complex over a kilometer beneath the surface of the entire Giza Plateau. Exactly what ancient myths and crazy theorists have been insisting for generations. And this is just the start, with their scans showing many other pillars, chambers, tunnels, and all sorts of crazy shit happening under the Giza Plateau. Megastructures beneath Khafre, Khufu, and
The depth is crazy.
1 to 2 kilometers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's like,
really long.
and then
Deep.
having a area under.
Yeah. Oh, holy cow. But
It feels like a
when-
bunker to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What I see when I see that is it looks more like a power machine somehow. That maybe these columns are collecting Earth's energy and focusing it in the pyramid shape. I don't know what happens with it then, but I mean, I'm just saying that off the top of my head. I'm no expert in energy machines, but it's what it looks like.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
one possibility, of course.
Yeah, and maybe it had multiple functions.
But the city under it, not the city, but like the
the place
space
to
under
live.
it.
Yeah.
What were they using that for? Would that be necessary to have a chamber down there?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I think I'm saying bunkers. I know this structure doesn't need to be, or maybe it needs to be. Maybe it's opposite. Like you think like they were generating power for the surface. Maybe these are the structures that they can generate power for down there.
Down below, yeah. Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's
all these myths about underground cities and world.
Interesting.
What
dude.
is it? What is it called?
Subterranean cities.
Subterranean city, but they have names in Hindu mythology.
You got me there. I don't know.
Samsara? No, samsara is the word, but there's another one.
Samsara is a feeling, a consciousness.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that's great. Yeah, thank you. I've no idea what it means, but it's really interesting that they have confirmed these structures. I just hope that the Egyptian authorities change their mind and allow some excavation to happen. Would be really interesting. As I understand it, there's no to do any excavation under pyramids and things. Time will tell. We'll see. But I think it's really good to blow open the new possibilities on what the pyramids mean and what has gone before, you know. And if we find it's all crap, well, too bad. It's still interesting to research what could be there, you know. I don't know if we'll ever get an answer on the boogosphere or that TikTok thing, but that's good. It's nice to have some mysteries, to know that we don't know everything. Stretch our brains.
I think they're gonna give answer on boogospheres. They trying. They put press conference after press conference to explain what it is.
How are they going to find out?
Well, they've done all the studies. They, at least now we know how old it is. They try to crack the language on that hieroglyph.
In my opinion, all they found out is how old the script is. That's probably where the resin was on the script.
Well, interestingly enough, they didn't mention where do they get the resin from.
No, but I'm guessing it's...
Maybe they did. Or
No? Well, not that I know. But when I look at the characters written on it, maybe they had resin as part of the process for making the dark color, the black. I wouldn't mind betting, because you would not use resin in a alien space ball. What would you use it for? Oh, now I sound like I'm an expert on alien space balls.
who knows?
Or maybe I am and don't know it. Think of that.
But it's at least 12,560 years old.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's weird because, okay, I'm going to give you my 2 cents about it. It feels like this whole world, civilizations, has been reset several times.
Yes.
And it's about to be reset again in 2027.
When you say reset, you mean like wiped out and starting over?
Partially, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Because you don't need to, if you want to reset a civilization, you don't need to, like, you can leave some people to tell the story, to tell the tales of what was.
Yeah.
That's what we have from, like, the myth of Atlantis. Where does that come from? From people that survived the cataclysm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
in a way, Noah's Ark was a reset too.
There you have it. So
I guess.
Yeah, those are the stories come from survivors.
Yes. Yeah.
And it feels they don't need to like work that hard to get rid of everyone. You know, just a big thing. Like if you want to dismantle a society or civilization, you can just shut down their infrastructures.
Yeah.
How to make food, make it like a horrible weather, storms, tsunami, volcano eruption. That take care of all the things.
Yeah.
That you don't have to like get that deep. I mean, there is a possibility of a nuclear war or nuclear explosion or whatever.
I don't think that will happen. Sorry.
But yeah, that's not good for the cosmos.
No.
So they just let the Mother Earth take care of all of it. And it's not that hard.
Yes.
We think we are this great civilization. We are vulnerable as a kid, as a baby, when it comes down to like the power of nature.
Oh, absolutely.
We are
Yeah.
helpless.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. We like to talk a big talk. Oh, we can go to moon or whatever.
I've been in a 7.8 earthquake. Believe me, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So these, I feel like right now we are at the time that we are about to reach the singularity, and there is something that wants to avoid that, because we are like kids with like a dynamite in our hand. You know what I
That
mean?
doesn't sound too healthy.
Yeah,
A
because
kid with dynamite.
I know, because that's how we think. Like all these movies about alien invasion is because that's what we do. If we find like a
Yes.
different civilization or different
Yeah, you're right.
creatures
Yeah, we
than
wipe them
us,
out. Yeah.
that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna put them down. We're gonna arrest them all, interrogate them.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And that's how we. That's our perspective on alien being, and little we know, they are like in charge. They're controlling this shit, and they're not necessarily good.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, because I was listening to Thomas Campbell about he was in
Me too, by the way.
Danny Jones' podcast. Yeah, I sent it to you, and he had this book out, My Big Toe, My Big Theory of Everything, and he talks about it like, okay, yeah, there's a field of consciousness that is the source, and we are just different expressions, like experiencing life. And in that level, I agree, I understand. But what he says is like the goal is for us to evolve and like reach higher level of consciousness and probably higher dimensions and this, I mean, go so on and so forth. But and he was saying like the key is to understand quantum physics.
Yes, I agree with him on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this,
Not that I do.
yeah, exactly. Because this universe is the information-based computing universe, reality that we experiencing. Like when they zoom into the matter, they don't find like a block or something. They find possibilities. There's nothing there
No.
but possibilities. So it shows that it's data, that is information. And our consciousness creates, because everything needs the observer effect to be something. As you always example, like, all right, if the tree falls in a forest when no one's there, would it make a sound? Would it even happen
Yes.
if no one witnessed it?
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of it. And he assumed that we need to evolve to be loving and caring and understanding, like we are all one, we are connected, and create the heaven on earth or wherever we are. Like feel one with everything. And I agree. That's the best way to go about life and reality and whatever. Society, countries, like all the borders goes away, like you.
Yes.
But one thing that I don't understand, like if you think about it in terms of quantum physics, there is no time. So we're not perceiving things in a linear way. So it already happened. We have already evolved to the highest level. We are gods. We are one with the source. If we take out the time, element of time and space, we are there.
Yes.
So the point is not this progress. The point is, that's what I'm thinking, that's my opinion. The point is something else. If it's like this need to happen and probably rinse and repeat to possibly power something else.
What could that be?
Something outside of this reality that we experience in this simulation that we are experiencing.
You mean another life force?
Possibly, I don't know.
Another consciousness, maybe?
That might be just like a it's sad to think that way, but that might be just like a engine. We call it reality or consciousness. It's like an engine with the AI power in it, and it creates and it powers some other structure or other system, and we are in it like going around. Oh no, I want to be a good person. I want to reach the highest point of this and that, and not knowing like, oh, you're just powering another system, and there is thousands and thousands and endless number of these simulations going on.
Okay.
And they all have one consciousness, one field. It's good to know that you're connected. At least like you're going to go through life, have a better experience, have a better understanding of what it is. And that might, if we feel like, okay, we are one, then we're going to use our potentials and like see greatness and see greatness and potential in others, and then we can use all the possibilities and potential, like mix it together and like maybe break out of this simulation. It's highly unlikely because whenever they try to do it, they got shut down. And that's what I'm like with all the evidence. It's really dark. I know there is no hope in it, but it feels like it goes that way, and it went that way. They got reset. As soon as they reached the top level, they were about to hit the singularity and be able to answer all these fucking crazy questions that boggles my mind right now. It's like, well, what is the point? Are we in the simulation? Who's running the simulation? What's the point of the whole thing going on? Is it powering something else? Or are we just like a...
Would it matter if it was?
Yes, to me.
Oh, all right.
I want to know what's the purpose of all this shit going on, all this crazy shit. Not that it's painful. It's just still a chance to experience something.
It's quite fun, you must say.
As this avatar that I've got and get to experience, get to fucking record podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
But I want to know. I'm a seeker. I want to know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is the point? It's like watching a fucking series. You want to know how it ends. You know what I mean? And I want to know what is the point of all this.
Well, like, that's the thing, dude. There probably isn't an end. There probably wasn't a beginning either. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. I give you the wrong expression. I don't care about end or beginning. I care about the point of it.
Yeah, okay.
There must be a point of it. If you say there is no point in it at all, then I will be like, okay.
Oh, maybe there isn't.
Okay, I stop thinking about all this crazy thing and get along with, I don't know, playing PlayStation and fucking fuck it. Why would I even care? But there must be a point with it.
Yeah.
And the point is not necessarily, greater good.
And
that's what I mean.
The point for you might not be the same for me or anyone else. That's the thing. It might not be a universal point.
You think so?
I don't know. I put that out as an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Like we can perceive it differently.
If you go back to what Thomas was talking about, I'm not saying I'm totally with him on this, but he was really describing what we kind of already know, that, well, in Taoist terms, it's microcosm is macrocosm. We are the cosmos, and we create the cosmos. So even if what you're saying is true, I mean, you have made that. You've made that reality. Beyond this reality, you've made that too. You cannot separate and say this is the whole cosmos, but there's another thing out here, because then that other thing out here is still part of you and your cosmos.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that, let's say all of this that we call cosmos
Yeah.
is just like a generator, power generator.
Yeah.
Then there is something outside of it. I understand.
Well, that's
this
still
is
part of you.
yeah. But listen to what I'm saying exactly. This is a generator, and we are in it, and a cosmos, whatever you want to call it, multiverse. All of it is in this one, and it's powering something else. So we are part of it, but we don't have any other part to play, and this is the maximum level that we can get. And it's like having like being a cell in one's like a person's body.
Yeah.
You are part of the whole thing, but you're not experiencing this.
No.
The person is experiencing it. And I'm not satisfied with that. That's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm not satisfied to just play a part. I want to be the whole thing too.
Of course. Then I would suggest go back to microcosmos and look inside Mani and see if there are parallels within you to what you're describing.
And there is another thing that is bothering me a little. These resets. It feels like there is a control system going on by whatever entities. It can be it can be the base consciousness that doesn't want things get out of hands. You know what I mean? It just shut it down. It's like, fuck it. Yeah, okay, now then it would be impossible to control it.
Yes.
It's not gonna have the outcome that I predicted. Then it shuts it down. And that thing happened several times.
Yes.
We have the evidence.
I'm sure. But I would like to suggest that might be something we do to ourselves collectively. And if we look back to what we know about Atlantis, they kind of really got out of balance in the same way that we are now, with really up in the head stuff, greedy, grabby, egotistical. And we're trying to create a power system beyond what was real for the planet and destroy themselves, so I'm wondering if it isn't kind of like an internal happening when we kind of really get out of whack, and I can see the very big likelihood of parallel here and now too, because you look at United States, whoever would have thought that this could happen to them? I mean, they haven't destroyed the planet, but they're really destroying themselves very fast through imbalance.
I get your point.
I'm putting that as a big question because I don't know it better than anyone else.
No, I understand what you're saying, but this is how how they try into, like, this is what they show you. Like, oh yeah, just greed and this and that. What is behind that?
Which they?
The governments in USA.
Oh yes, okay.
Governments all over the Western countries and all over the world, to be honest. They all go extremists and like they, just acting in a radical way. But what's behind that? You think it's just human stupidity,
No.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think there is something else going on.
Yes.
Behind the scene that controls this shit, that create these are controlled chaos.
Yes. Now we're talking.
Chaoses.
Now we're talking about the human level on the political level in one way, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Then I agree with you.
I don't
completely.
believe it's just like
No.
a product of like human. How do you say? A product of
stupidity,
human ignorance is
I would
more
say,
than that.
I would say it's planned stupidity.
Yeah, The human ignorance plays a part in it, definitely, because otherwise, how can you manipulate a very well grounded, understanding person that like, yeah, go kill millions of people here, tens and thousands of people's there
Yeah.
to gain power and this and that, and we give you UFOs and shit like that, you know? You have to have ignorance, and you have
Sure.
to
I
have
know.
there must be something wrong with you to agree to that deal. But they did. They agreed to that deal and whatever. And now you see the effects of it. All these wars for
Yeah.
fucking nothing, and you see human suffering. It feels like they're sacrificing souls and human life to, I don't know, satisfy something.
Yes.
And what I'm thinking is that the Jason Giorgiani was like saying like there is a kind of AI based intelligence going on, and there is these Nordics. I mean, he called them Nordics that supposedly, like, they mentioned them with different names: Anunnaki, Elohim, whatever. These are just human Nordics with, like, I don't know, long lifespan and advanced technology that call themselves gods and controlling us. And they are based underground on Earth and inside the hollow moon. That's his theory. I don't necessarily agree with him, but just to put it in a perspective, just as a story. So
Maybe that's his version of the cosmos.
yeah, whatever it is, he's a very knowledgeable guy, to be honest. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's right, because we go back to what Thomas was saying about that we are nothing and we are everything. The microcosmos, macrocosmos. So we create it. We create everything that we experience. That bit blows my head off, by the way. I'm not saying I've got it sorted at all, but you know, I do believe that.
I think we need to create ideas, and we need to create perspectives now. You know, that's why I'm trying to, like, you know,
Yes.
there's a battle inside my head. I'm like, what
Good.
to believe?
That's what I
Because
want
my
to say.
belief is the source of power that I have.
Yes.
That changed my experience. So I want to try to, like, create like a belief, like almost like a navigation, like a
I understand.
compass to get through this bullshit.
But I feel we need to go. I'm talking to myself equally to you now, but to me, we need to really grasp that concept that we create what we experience completely, and therefore we actually have responsibility for what we experience. How it works collectively, that's where I lose the plot a bit. Like, I hear what you're saying, you know, and I don't have any right to say that I'm right and you're wrong. That's not how it works. But if we can really grasp the microcosm, macrocosm thing, then we got the answer to that, I think, Marnie.
I think there is more to it. Sorry. I get what you're saying, and
Maybe
I
there
understand
is.
what you're saying. I think there is more to it. This doesn't. That's why when I read the title of his book, The Big Theory of
My Big Toe.
My Big Toe, My Big Theory of Everything. I'm like, everything human, you mean? Or everything, the reality that we experience?
Yes.
Or everything, like, I get it. He's very knowledgeable, and he like look through it from different lenses. He can remote view. He can do this, do that. By the way, check him out.
I was just going to say that.
Campbell, yeah.
We're blabbing on as if our poor followers know what the hell we're talking about. But I would like to say it's a 3-hour-long documentary we watched, and a podcast, not documentary, sorry. It's very intense, but he speaks clearly, and he is able, in my opinion, to put over his message very well. But it's so intense, you know. I've watched it twice and got probably 5% of what he said. But I really know that this guy's got something for us. He's grasped some very big concept of the meaning of, no, I want to say the meaning of life. The whole big picture of beingness is there.
These
So-
are the questions that I want to ask him.
Or maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we finish this, are we going to put up something so that our followers can refer to this
Yeah,
podcast?
definitely. I will leave. He has a
Good,
YouTube
good,
channel
good.
with 1,500 videos in it. Like every video is 3 hours. So he explains the science of it, the philosophy of it, in details and in a simple language.
Good. Because then, I mean, thinking then our blah blah might make more sense if you watch
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. I think like what I got out of all that 3 hours, and I listened to him before that as well, that our beliefs create our experience,
Yes. Yeah.
our perception.
Mm.
So that's the power we have. That's the
Yes.
agency we have.
And that's the thing I think.
But let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
I'm thinking like that's the agency we have, and that's the thing we need to work on
That's what I was going to say.
to decode this whatever level of deception
Yep.
and get to the bottom of shit and have a better fucking experience. Because at the end of the day, I want to have a good fulfilled life.
Yes, of course. Who doesn't?
I don't want to just learn things for the sake of them,
Yeah.
for the sake of learning. I want to like use it in my life, in daily life, have a better experience, better connection with my partner, better connection with my friends, family, and feel better
Yes.
to enhance my experience as a whatever I am. But if you know your beliefs are the first step, then you think about, okay, what am I doing wrong? What do I believe
Yes.
that is false? That gives that diminish my experience, that fucks up my life because I believe in it. It can be your religion, it can be your I don't know, upbringing, it can be something like you heard when you were fucking 8-year-old, like you ugly, and that's that went through your head. Like you have a fucking low self-confidence and whatever, horrible self-image.
And what you've experienced earlier, maybe in other lives too. Yeah,
There you have it. So, yeah, okay. I think, like as you said, like if people don't know about the concept that Thomas Campbell explained, then it's hard to follow our conversation to understand what are we saying to each other.
Yes, exactly.
So try to check him out, watch his podcast, his latest podcast with Danny Jones, and then go to his channel, check him out, give him a subscribe and watch his videos if you're interested in knowing more. But
So you just said pretty much what I wanted to say to you. You know, this is a great tool. If we look at what that we create our own cosmos, because we are the microcosm and macrocosm. But making that into a workable tool, as you're saying, that's a great gift from him. And I don't know how to do that completely. I know a little bit of it. So bravo.
you know what I'm thinking? Okay, I did the last thing, and then we can end the podcast. But what I'm thinking, like,
Already?
yeah, I think we are already over 1 hour.
Oh,
But what I'm thinking with the way that with the pace that technology is advancing and everything, we're gonna get to the point that there is no other job for a human being than create ideas
wow.
and perspectives. And even that, you get help from
Brilliant.
AI. But we need And ideas and perspectives are different names for beliefs. But beliefs is like it has a root in something outside of you, but it's within you. And I think we're gonna get to the point that the only job you have, if you're clever enough to create an idea or
I love it.
perspective, or like back in ancient Greek, that philosophers were the high position in the society because they were coming with ideas, ideology, and philosophy of life. And I think we're gonna have a second coming of that.
A renaissance.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Bravo.
Yeah. Okay, let's end on that.
Let's end on that. Cheers, mate.
Thank you guys for watching. Support us, like, comment, subscribe, so we can invite these interesting guests like Thomas Campbell, Jason Reza Georgiani. These are really interesting people to listen to, and they're very entertaining. Thank you guys. Until next time.
Bravo.
Thank you.